I won. Woo! First thing I have to do is make this car not white. There we go. When I was younger, I always put these rims on every car. And I think I'm gonna keep doing the exact same thing. Hey, Daniel! No way. But yes, rims first. This game is low-key kinda boring until your car is quicker. Dude, I love how the old Need for Speed games had like all these cool sponsors inside the game. The Need for Speed Underground 2 has an actual Best Buy in it. You can't actually go into the Best Buy, it's just there. You can put the speakers in your trunk though. We can just act like we bought it at the Best Buy in the game. Also, whoa, this song. Playing Need for Speed while listening to ISO. Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of design has become incredibly dull. A lot of the like big companies, their rebrands are like very flat indeed and boring and have zero character. I'm pretty sure the one recent cool rebrand was SanDisk. That shit actually looked kind of cool, and it did have character. Oh hell no! I don't watch horror movies on my own, let alone play a fucking horror movie game. We are turning this car into the most epic Y2K coded automobile. Oh wait, what song is this again? Is this Remnant.exe? My Boy Cosmo. Damn, throwback. It's still such a banger. Oh, now we can finally make a faster car. Hot Pursuit 2 was a lot of fun, especially the PS2 version, which for some reason was way different than the PC version. I mean, Korean Chipotle really does not sound bad at all. Korean in general is very good. Black Box had such a good run with like all the Need for Speed games and also Skate. It's really a shame that they got shut down because they really made like all the best games. Yes, let's just say that I will be going to Symmetry Festival as a guest. Oh man, I definitely hope the weather's good. Last time it was good, it was hot as fuck though. No! Get away! You piece of shit. Stay in your lane. No, no. Yup. Ah, shit. No, no. Oh shit, I wasn't even looking. All I do is win. Oh yes, we have turbo. Turbo. Thank you. Yeah, making the art, it was fun. It took a little bit, but I definitely enjoyed making it, and I honestly didn't know if I was gonna actually be able to like pull it off the way I did with the scratches and everything. And I also learned like some new stuff in the process of making it, and it was also my first time sort of using Unreal Engine and Photoshop in conjunction with each other, you know? Yeah, this song fucking goes. Dude, Unreal is fun. Like, I found it relatively easy to learn compared to like other 3D software because I was in Cinema 4D first, and the learning curve was decent. The learning curve in Blender to me is pretty insane. Like, Blender to me is really kind of a pain in the ass to learn, whereas Cinema was a bit easier. But Unreal makes everything even easier. It's almost like playing a video. I always like to compare it to like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something, except it's like unlimited in terms of like what you can do. But it's literally almost like playing a video game. And, you know, which is kind of makes sense because Unreal was built to make video games with. But I mean, I don't know, I feel like video editing software is a lot more comparable to DAWs because there's like a timeline and everything. Unreal is different because it is not. Well, animation obviously has to do with time, but like the all the other shit, like creating, like compositing your scene, making lighting, making like fog, volumetrics. There's like so much other stuff which to me seems. I find it way more difficult and complicated than learning a DAW. I found Ableton really easy to use. I used to be in Fruity Loops for like 5 years before I started using Ableton, and Ableton was quite an easy switch to me because to me Ableton is like way more streamlined. Like Fruity Loops, you can essentially do way more with the DAW itself. Like you can change a lot more shit, whereas in Ableton it's very linear and it's very like laid out for you. Like you can't change the position of things. You like FL is almost like modular compared to Ableton, which is why I am a bigger fan of Ableton because it's essentially organized for you, whereas FL Studio you have to kind of organize everything yourself. So when I was in FL, my projects were chaos, whereas in Ableton I'm way more organized. I feel like the whole, like how the DAW is built is way more streamlined. I feel like Ableton makes it easier for someone to write a song, and Ableton especially tries to market to people that record stuff, and it's very, yeah, I don't know, it's like here's the software and that's how it's gonna be, whereas FL Studio, I feel like FL Studio is almost like Blender in how it's like very sort of like almost open source kinda. Stay away from me, ugly ass yellow car. No! Hell no! I'm gonna have to get this motherfucker. I'm getting closer. I can get him. I have him. Bye, Rosie. I'm gonna quit this race and choose a different car. I'm gonna go and use the Miata for this. That is much better. Yes, dude, Need for Speed and trap music. You know what the fuck is up. It seems that the car drifts better when it's not going as fast. It seems that it like performs better when you're in lower gears because the RPM is higher. Dude, this song... Oh, this song is so sick. Holy fuck. Damn. This is what I mean. The physics in this game are stupid. I can still win. There you go, buddy. No way. Yeah, no, I am having fun. I honestly had plans to be streaming for like years and I never did it. And now I finally have like kind of a proper setup to be able to do it. And I purposely also never played through the campaign of Need for Speed and Underground and stuff because I didn't want to like do it if I wasn't going to be streaming it. On the topic of listening to your own music, what is your favorite song to listen to that you've produced? I mean, definitely like new stuff that no one's really has heard before. I think of all the stuff that's out, it's probably Dark Knight because it's the most recent song that is out. But I have like quite some new songs that I'm really, really proud of that I really can't wait to like actually get out there. What's coming up? Shh. That is a secret. It's a very, very, very exciting secret. I'll say that. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna be playing video games, I might as well just stream it, you know. And I know that a lot of people love like the old Need for Speed games, and I feel like it's also pretty like on brand for me to be doing this. I feel like a lot of people are that way, that they just don't really play racing games, and they're not that great at them, except for Mario Kart. But I feel like Mario Kart is also, it's just different because the mechanics are way different than normal racing games because of the power-ups and the drifting and all that stuff. Like you can't really compare it. I do find it relaxing until it becomes more difficult. But I think it's like a good way for me to connect with fans. I can just like sit here and talk to you guys while I'm playing a video game, and it's kind of like you guys are just like hanging out in the same room. That's sick though. I'm glad that it's relaxing to watch. Yeah, no, I know that a lot of people love watching streams for like in the background. That is so sick. I love that you guys are just like doing other things while having the stream on. And I guess this way you can also just listen to music. It really motivates me to do this more, like you guys telling me that you're like enjoying it. And also another reason that I started doing this is because it would allow me to post more regularly, because I could just like make little clips of like the streams and just post them on Instagram and stuff. Ooh, I have nitrous now. Everyone has to go to Symmetry this year. It's gonna be amazing. Man, I remember getting a PS2 for Christmas with Underground 2. I don't think I did anything else for a good month. And I remember my parents being worried about me sitting behind a screen too much. And look what my life looks like now. Yeah, my mom would be like, I'm worried that you're playing this video game too much. I'm like, no, Mom, it's fine.